Hi there, and welcome to another video which we are going to focus on solid state drives and solid state memory. Have you ever wondered what solid state drives are and what their advantages are? Maybe you want to know about solid state drive over provisioning or how they are comparable to a hard drive. If so, then please continue watching this video, which we will be going over these topics and discussing solid state drives further right after our intro. Okay, so we have a couple objectives and goal points which we want to cover within this lesson pertaining to the topic. First is being able to understand the essential difference between solid state drives and hard drives, mechanical parts in one and no mechanically moving parts in the other, which would be the solid state drive, which does not have moving parts. And the next one is understand that they have a higher speed when writing and reading data because they don't have / need moving parts to find the data, such as a hard drive which has to closely move a magnetic head over some magnetic platters in order to have data read from it or written to it. Know how they can benefit computer systems, and we're going to be learning about what solid state over provisioning is and what are its effects. So let's start this video lesson with what solid state drives are and their advantages over hard drives, which they are commonly compared against for PC based computer systems. Solid state drives are a form of digital storage medium which has no moving parts and has the ability to store digitized data using flash-based chips on an internal PCB. I'm not sure what this brand is, although I'd like you to know that they're not a sponsor, although they had a picture which I thought I'd include within this presentation for a visualization. Learn about solid state drive over provisioning. The NAND-based flash identifiable on the PCB of a SSD has a limited number of write cycles before it becomes not able to be used longer. The amount of cycles that a given SSD can take depends on its model, specifically because they are not all manufactured the very same. Solid-state drives store data in pages, which are often categorized into blocks. A solid-state drive would need to erase an entire block if it was to modify any pages which are pre-written. The new data because of the limitation of having to erase an entire block to update pages within it, would need to write the new data to an empty block. Remaining good integrity pages are transferred to a new block, and their original block /s are erased. This process is known as garbage collection. So this is the reason that SSDs need to have some empty / over provisioned pages to use when it has to overwrite data. This is therefore the cause of why storage able to be used in a solid state drive is not the same as the storage not able to be used, which is commonly thought of based on the advertised raw storage quantity. So this means that the amount of storage which is advertised as raw storage, not all of that is able to be used by the end user because of solid state drive over provisioning and other factors, which we won't cover in this video, although it may be in the future. This process, okay, we've done that, sorry. This is therefore the cause of why the storage able to be used in, wait, we've done this. Note that, okay, note that different drives have different amounts of data which they over provision, and this is why it would depend on your drive specifically. Almost 8% is the minimum amount of over provisioning, although manufacturers will sometimes have more so that it is not experienceable as slower as it fills up with new data, which is to be stored within its memory chips. How does solid-state drives have the ability to impact the performance of a computer system? Solid-state drives can help make a system with a mechanical storage medium more responsive and can be used to accelerate mechanical storage mediums. Solid-state drives can help improve your system's performance in topics such as boot times, launching programs and files, etc. Note that if you have a slow system or an older one or something you want to improve the performance of, a solid-state drive will not be able to improve the processing element, so tasks such as the frame rate you see in games won't see an improvement. Solid-state drives versus hard disk drives. Solid-state drives are different than hard drives because they are made of / composed of flash-based chips, which are soldered onto a PCB to store data more quickly, due to not having moving parts / components. A hard drive would need a mechanical platter /S and a reading head. The platter /S would spin and the head would move across it to read data which is magnetically recorded. One other thing, solid-state drives will only be worn primarily by writing, and reading will have almost no impact on their longevity, especially if kept at a cool temperature. So reading will have some wear, but it's pretty low, very low, especially if they're in a low temperature environment. Also, solid-state drives come in usually smaller capacities when compared to hard drives, and in general they cost more. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have learned some information towards solid-state drives. Please make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, Boom Web Search, and have your notifications on so that you won't miss future content uploads. Also, if you have any video suggestions pertaining to technology, computer software, gaming, computer hardware, etc., then please let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next content upload. Bye!